Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back again. So in today's video, a lot of you guys were asking me, how the heck do I take the time to max out almost all the kaijus that are made possible in Kaiju Universe? And many of you guys have noticed the amount of kaijus that I had maxed out that never made it on video yet, and that's just because I'm really just going down the list and just saving the best for last, really. So all the ones that require a lot of G cells, I really just conserve and just save the best for last. I've answered this question many times in the comment sections before, but I guess it's a lot more easier to explain on video. So with that being said, let's go ahead and just teach you guys my little strategy here. So really my biggest pointer here is that I just really go in each lobby or server and I just really just take the time to just fight as many people as I can, because that gives you a lot of XP and G cells per kill. And in this footage here, this is just me just literally just trying to max out the reworked version of Showa Godzilla 1954. And if you notice how when I'm fighting people, the amount of XP and G cells I'm just getting per kill if I win, like, it really increases a lot. I can guarantee you that if you fight people compared to just destroying buildings, you're gonna get a lot more XP fighting people than just, you know, wasting time just destroying buildings in Tokyo. Don't get me wrong though, buildings are helpful, but I mainly just destroy buildings more for like target practice, so that when I actually decide to fight somebody, I just use everything that I practice on those buildings against an actual kaiju. And really, I just use that to my advantage a lot. My second biggest tip is, yeah, you know, in each lobby, I always look out for the toxic players or just those that I just know I'm going to easily lose a fight to. And like, for example, like, you know, I usually don't like to fight players that are like Mechagodzilla, Destroya, Monster Zero, you know, more of the difficult kaijus that you know are usually the ones that are the most OP in the lobby. And I usually go for players that are like usually low leveled or just those that are just not as powerful as others in the lobby. People are not going to be happy about this, but it's a true statement when I say that almost everybody in this game has at least custom teamed, became a teamer, or just in general just done something in the game that other players just don't like. And yeah, people are gonna hate you for it, but then again, it's really just a game, and you know, people just don't know that when it comes to fighting. I promise you, when you fight anybody in the game, that gives you a lot more XP than buildings alone. And I don't call myself a pro, I don't consider myself a pro or anything like that. I'm really just doing the job here of the game, which is, you know, just to really max out as many kaijus as possible. Just like when I first started, I did say like, hey, yeah, you know, the more I get familiar with this game, I'm gonna try and max out all of them, and like, I'm already like halfway done for the most part. And like, yeah, I'm not a perfect player myself, you know. There are a couple moments in the game, you know, people are pissed off with me and they think that I suck and this and that. And yeah, you know, it's just a game for the most part. I really try not to custom team myself, and I try to avoid, you know, getting involved in other people's fight. But if it's a fight that I know I'm gonna win, that's when I just join and just, you know, yeah, third party or kill AFK players and spawn kill people. And you know, like, everybody at least has done it at some point, so it's not just me that's doing it. But yeah, you know, like I said, I try not to custom team, and I really just try to go for those that I just know usually are just most vulnerable, or just those that I usually have a better chance, you know, having to fight with. Another tip here that people have got to accept, including myself as well, is like, you're not gonna always win every single fight in each server. There's gonna always be a better player than you. And you know, it's just really just based on, I would say, skill, kind of like how it is on Project Kaiju in a way. You know, it's just purely based on how well you just know the kaiju's movements and combinations when it comes to fighting and all that stuff. And like, even here, for example, like I tried fighting a Heisei Godzilla, and that really failed badly. And you know, I also got custom teamed on in a way too, because I know that Heisei Godzilla is definitely a kaiju you're not supposed to custom team with, but yet people do it anyways. But yeah, you know, you win some fights, you lose some, and that's just one thing that people have got to accept in this game. But to wrap up this video, this is mainly how I maxed up the reworked version of Showa Godzilla 1954. And just don't be afraid to die in a fight, because even when you respawn, there's a better chance that that same player you were trying to fight the first time, you have a better chance at winning. But if you do end up losing again, I mean, you're still gonna get XP regardless. Even some players I was fighting earlier, you know, some of them just ended up giving up, or they just didn't care anymore, so you just use that to your advantage. And yeah, that's how you end up ranking up a lot more faster on here. Don't feel guilty for players that decide to spawn in AFK and then decide not to move. I mean, it's really on them for the most part, and that's how I ended up maxing out the reworked version of Showa Godzilla 1954 here. And yeah, that's all I gotta really say for right now, guys. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys the next time. Peace!